Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigvald here and welcome back to another video. So in this one we're in Heroic 7 of Dawn of Apocalypse on the main account. We're going to open up with a fight with Deathstroke, Red Hood and Mr. Freeze. So basically this fight will be Nora Snow Globe Deathstroke trying to deal some damage. And afterwards, after I'm done with that, I have Mr. Freeze in there because there was not much I could have done. I mean, I could have put a horrific Scarecrow in there now that I think about it, to increase the cost for specials, to make sure the clones might have a better chance to survive more. But I really wanted to test out Mr. Freeze with an infinite combo that some of you suggested and said that I should have used against Manta in my fight with Mr. Freeze. So we're going to try that at the end of the fight, but mainly there's going to be Deathstroke. And here we're going to allow her to kill us pretty much. She's gonna struggle a little bit, but she can do it. Come on, you can do it. Second special in there, and that's actually a decent amount of damage. Well done, clap, clap. That's actually pretty fast, my dudes, by tier 1 boss standards. So you get the first clone in there, another second special. And I think she's got a damage cap because this is lower than 6% of her current health. This is really lower than that. Try the jump attack because there was nothing I could really do there. She would have triggered by default the first special because that's long range. I'm going to here let her kill me again. I think we still have some juice left in the main Deathstroke, so we need to make sure that we do a few special twos with him afterwards. The Deathstroke got killed, there we go, the second clone gets tagged in. Ringish the combo there, a second special. And look, we got around 200 mil from the clones, maybe more than 200 mil actually, close to 250 from the clones, so the Nora's Globe did its job. Let's see how much juice Deathstroke has left. We need to be careful that he doesn't die now. Like, we're past the point where we want him dead. Second special in there. There we go, still dealing damage. And now we're going to heal ourselves. There we go, we're out of the danger zone. Special one, which is quite annoying. Like, the thing that pisses me off the most about this thing is how long this is, my dude. How long this is. Those are seconds where I'm not dealing damage, my man. That's unacceptable. Second special in there. And yeah, we're going to do it. So basically how this goes, you do a full combo and you end it in a swipe down into a special 2. And that's going to be enough to freeze her. Now my main problem with this combo is that you're going to mainly get basic attack hits during the freeze period, and you're not going to get the special while the enemy character is frozen. And that sucks because, well, without Beta Club, the special damage used to be actually the thing that deals most damage compared to the other stuff that we do. Like, damage on basics is okay, I guess, but that's something out of the ordinary. And yeah, the infinite combo, for that matter, it definitely does work. But I'm not sure how much damage it would actually deal. Maybe I'll try it in our Soul Raid, where we have some passive stats from our artifacts and we can use like a Dark Melt card or something. Looks interesting. I don't think it's going to be the best thing in the world. Okay, so here we have the League of Anarchy teams. So League of Anarchy team will be heavily nerfed in Dawn of Apocalypse, and I think the right play would have been just using them with Raven and one-shotting one fight and then using my other teams to clean up another fight, but it's fine. I need to kind of benchmark them, kind of see how far they go, how much they can do. And we're going to do this against Boss Power Girl. And look, this is going to be less damage than they usually deal because it's going to be a class disadvantage for Harley. And some of you pointed out in my previous video that the class disadvantages are particularly bad for Harley because they apply 2 times. They apply once for her normal damage and second time for her dot damage. Which the dot damage is already reduced by normal damage being reduced. So yeah, that sucks. So the damage potential is going to be slightly higher than this, but still is going to be heavily reduced compared to Soroids, where I have access to passive stats from the artifacts, and I can use the Dark Metal cards on her. We have Dark Metal cards now on Arkham Knight Batman, and we have a level 9 Firebox, so yeah, we're almost at peak performance in terms of what we can give her in Dawn of Apocalypse, but that's sadly not gonna be that much, and I think from now on I'm just gonna use her with Raven. I'll think about it. Maybe I should try to do more Last of Joker nor Snow Globe. But look, the problem with Last of Joker, excuse me, with Last of Joker nor Snow Globe is that we have two scenarios. Scenario number one, I'm going to only use Nora Snow Globe on Flash, which doesn't do more damage than my Harbor Harley Quinn. Scenario number two, I'm going to also use Nora Snow Globe on EPI, in which scenario my EPI kind of tends to die, which is not ideal, because we do no damage, but we'll see about it. Okay, so here we have Battle Laughs with Camouflage Aquaman against boss EPI. And yet again, we're going to use Nora Snow Globe on Camouflage Aquaman. We're going to have sort of Salvation on Battle Laughs for some fast power generation. We're going to see how that goes. Super move in there to trigger the passive yet again, though I'm going to tag King here to allow Battle Laughs to get a far more smooth transition into his own combo, and we are done with his percentage health damages anyway. As I said, you can get it done in one transformation if you play it well, and if you have an optimal scenario, but it's always worth checking. Third special in there, ring the combo. Battle Laughs back in, generating some power for us. King back in there, third special, there we go. Something that will bite me in the ass is that I was constantly power draining here, and she will eventually have super move available while the clone is in there, which kind of sucks. But yeah, over here I'm going to attempt to let her kill me. Her special 2 does a little bit more damage, her special 1 does no damage, but this is absurd, my dudes. Like, this is tier 7. It doesn't get harder than this, and I understand it's tier 1. But look, my dudes, look, I think everybody can agree that in tier 7, the tier 1 bosses at the very least should do a little bit more damage. If I pick a random arena team, it's going to do more damage than this to me. Finally a second special, which does a decent amount of damage, and King is going to die. With not a lot of time left, my dudes, like that's took a toll. So the first clone in there, third special, we engage the combo. We need to perfectly combo interrupt here, we can't back off out of it. Because she's going to use the special 2 from any range, which is not ideal now. Third special in there yet again, re-engage the combo. And we get super move in there. Like, that clone only got 2 of them, which is sad. He didn't get to accomplish everything it wanted to. But yeah, now we're going to go through the process of getting Camouflage Aquaman killed again, which is not a fast process, not enjoyable, not a fast one. There we go, the clone is in there, we managed to engage a combo. Third special, maybe I should have done that sooner. But over here I think I did a little bit of a mistake. I tagged Dr. Fate in because I suspected that I would never have enough time to get to third special, and I wanted to get some more damage to Dr. Fate in there because he's got the firebox on. But I think I would have had enough time for that clone to get to a third special. Like, I'm usually used to getting clones in like the last minute of the fight when it's a red with extension, so they get no power generation, so my bad there. Okay, so here I wanted to test out Manta plus Raven. Like, as you know, in Soul Raids where passive artifact stats do split and you can give Manta a Dark Metal cards, this is going to be insane. This thing can easily do 2 billion damage. I was curious to see how much they can deal here. And look, this is not going to be the perfect fight. I did mess up pretty badly at one point. Yeah, Raven back in there. Reapply Darkness. And also, Manta is only 5 stars. And Raven is also 5 stars, so not peak performance here in terms of their passive levels. Raven back in there. And boy, that was a special delay. Actually, I changed my mind. I did not mess up. The game messed with me. And we lost all the Manta passive stats. I had a special 1 delay, I lost the Manta stacks because of that, because I stayed more. Thankfully I didn't lose the Raven stacks too. But yeah, Manta's gonna start stacking again. He's gonna get there reasonably fast enough because he's got the additional fast attack hit from Just Take Flash, but yeah, that's not gonna be the fastest process in the world either. Super move in there, Manta has no problem tanking that. Re-engage the combo there. Combo dropped again. Raven back in there. Reset Darkness. Manta back in there, and boy, the damage that Manta does is absolutely insane too. Like, it's going to be 7.5 mil per basic attack in when it's a swipe. Normally it's going to be 3 mil. And it's not at the very least for my Manta. Look, for my Manta, your Manta might be different, he might be stronger, but for my Manta it's not League of Anarchy Raven level. But it's still going to be pretty damn decent. And yeah, over there I messed up. My bad, definitely my bad. No excuse about that one. And we're going to have to start the stacks with Manta yet again. Though it would have been worse if I lost the Raven one, so it's not too bad. Combo chopped again. Combo chopped again. And another combo interruption. There we go, we're almost at max stacks. Raven getting back in there. Manta back in. And yeah, it went well enough, my dudes. It definitely went well enough. Though, yet again, I don't think this is one-shot level for me yet. I think at peak performance I could do 1 billion damage with this, but definitely not one-shot level of things. Okay, so here we have the Batman Ninja team. I'm going to speed this up. It's not gonna be the best fight out of them all. Look, like Boss Supergirl is not going to be an easy character to combo interrupt after one hit. It's going to be achievable with the Batman Ninja team, but it's not going to be a smooth experience or a pleasant experience. So I'm going to speed this one up, and yeah. We have the level 8 firebox on Batman Catwoman, and you might be like, well, sequel, just don't combo interrupt if you can't do that. Well, nah, because even if I have a 50% success chance with the combo interruption, is still better than not doing it, because if I don't do it, she'll do a special, and that will be a special one, and it will take ages, and if she doesn't miss on the special one, I'll also trigger a third special for free, which I hate. So yeah, overall, not much of a choice here. I'm actually going to do a third special after every single combo, like a full combo, because I find it more easy to combo interrupt her after she's been knocked down by a special than to do it the second time after I've done a full basic string on her. So yeah, not best Batman Ninja fight, though not the worst. We've seen worse, and definitely we've seen them on this channel. This is one of the better cases. But yeah, with a lot out of the way, the Batman Ninja team did a good enough job, did a serviceable job. It's my fault that I left her at that health, and there was no team that could really deal with that. Yeah, for last team, since this was the last fight and a little bit of a cleanup, we're going to have some fun. We're going to use Darkseid plus Brainiac with level 9 firebox on Darkseid. And yeah, Darkseid, what does he do to be a damage dealer? Nothing. He's a bad damage dealer. Don't build Darkseid as damage dealer. The only reason why he deals damage is because he's got Brainiac in there, and every single legendary character can do damage with Brainiac in there. It's as simple as that goes. But there are far better legendary characters to use with Brainiac than Darkseid, like Manta. But yeah, we're going to see how this goes. Darkseid's got the passive that gives him some attack for each target that dies, but is infinitely weaker than the Last of Joker passive, because Last of Joker passive gets percentage damage out of it, which is great. Darkseid gets a percentage of the attack of the target that died, which is absolute garbage, my dude. Absolute garbage. I mean, it's going to add some damage. I think at some point I did a fight with Darkseid against Last of Joker and Dawn of Apocalypse, and obviously in that fight you're going to have a lot of targets die throughout the course of it. And I got some of my characters killed, I got a lot of prisoners killed. I was to the point where Darkseid had gobbled up like 10 targets during that fight, and he was like dealing 50% more damage than previous. Like boy, this is not going well. But yeah, this is going to definitely be enough to clean this one up. And the damage that we deal, don't get me wrong, is going to be decent values, like 260 per instance of damage on the swipe is definitely something not to laugh at. The second special, when it wants to crit, is going to also deal a decent amount of damage, but definitely not something meta or something worth using out of entertainment purposes. But yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it, subscribe to the channel for daily Injustice 2 mobile videos. With that being said, I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Goodbye!
This is the future.